All right, so we need to talk because there's a lot of stuff coming out with like stories, mainly like apps that are coming out with the stories feature, and that it just doesn't make sense. But what I wanted to mainly focus on besides that is TikTok. And we know that TikTok isn't going anywhere anytime soon, at least in the US, with the current changes in the administration and buyouts. It's looking pretty good for TikTokers, right? So I figured, why not talk about mainly the competition? And well, since stories seems to be the theme for social media these days, some of the apps looked to take advantage when TikTok was looking like it would be banned, which seemed like a great idea until everyone jumped on board. So who are these apps and where do they stand and what are my thoughts? Coming right up. First, if you're new here and you want more news, reviews, and how-tos for your phone, then be sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. Now, there's some high hopes for the other guys, but they just don't compare to TikTok. Instagram Reels, for example, they're owned by Facebook. They just need to keep the pace. The one thing they have going for them is their already large Instagram user base, plus the fact that it's baked into the Instagram app. So that's a matter of who plans to use it and who doesn't. However, with the recent Instagram update of the user interface mainly, people are really not taking a liking to the new layout, where they are almost shoving marketing and reels down our throats. Not cool, Instagram, not cool. And then we have the little guy Clash, who just recently came out not long ago. Most of you may have never heard of Clash before. I do have a video on Clash when it first came out. Link is in the description so you can check that out after the video. But Clash means well. For a little guy currently ranked at around 153 in the App Store last time I checked at least. They launched just a few months ago, like I said, and have since partnered with Giphy. This is kind of cool. Just too much of a TikTok lookalike in my opinion, and there is more details in that, like I said in that video. Go check that out. Now recently though, Twitter did drop their TikTok stories version called Fleet, and Fleet seems to be a popular thing adding into the already popular Twitter app. It sort of just suddenly appeared for some, and I'm personally taking a liking to it because I am most active on Twitter if I'm not on here on the YouTubes. You can follow me, by the way, at The Fantastic Joe on Twitter if you want. And then of course, YouTube has had stories for a while now, but they've just recently added a thing called Shorts, which really isn't fully rolled out just yet, except in India. Shorts is a pretty cool idea and should fare well for YouTube. And then let us not forget the latest additions, Spotify Stories. Yes, I said Spotify Stories. What? It was recently discovered that Spotify has some artists dropping stories throughout the platform, but why? For 2020's sake. It's a 2020 music app. There are already too many 2020 apps with stories out there already. I'd seriously pull my hair out if I had any, but I don't. And in case you didn't figure it out, just put any kind of vulgar word in place of 2020. Because we can all agree that we don't enjoy 2020. We all know, at least for right now, TikTok is king, and the only way they will lose that crown, other than some other ban threat actually going through, which we know those hopes of, by popular opinion especially, are dwindling away, and most likely will not happen. They need something different, basically, to take over TikTok, which I just don't see that happening. It's almost like this is some kind of 2020 version of Game of Thrones, except with apps, right? They're all kind of trying to get to the top, and it's just not working right now at all. But the bottom line here is that if any app wants to ever take the top spot and not just lurk in the shadows of TikTok, they need to be different, like I said. Add that extra spice or secret recipe that TikTok doesn't have yet. What is that? I have no idea because I'm not an app developer, but that's the only way I see these apps surviving with those features at least. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and be sure to check out more videos on apps news for your phone that I left right here, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you in the next one.